So I was asked to do a video on how I style my hair, so I'm going to try to make this short. So for today, I'm going to use Bounce Curl Cream Conditioner as my leave-in, Rizos Curls Cream, and then Aussie as my gel. So I start with splitting my hair in half for my leave-in. I put it on the bottom and put it on the top. I typically split everything in different sections and add product, but with leave-in, some of them weigh down my hair, so I don't put it completely in every strand. Take some, rake it through. I love how this one smells. Rake it through the bottom. Then just take the top off and do the same thing to the top. Use Rizos curling cream. I already applied some on the bottom. So now what I do is I will take the top and kind of do on this angle on both sides. Boop. And then I'll apply the product there. I kind of like to split my hair to make sure the product gets on everywhere, except for the leave-in because it does weigh down, and the cream, I only use a tiny bit again so that stuff doesn't weigh down my hair. I like a lot of volume, but I like definition, so I feel like parting it and putting it in certain sections more than others is going to help. Still with the cream, I split it in half this way. And then I will do this back half because this back area for me tends to be really frizzy. So I like to add the most, not most product, but make sure the product does get back in there into the back. And as I'm doing this here, I don't always use my Denman brush, but for this area I do because that is my frizziest area. Now for this front chunk, later on I will split it and part it, but for now, since I'm still with the cream, I just apply it everywhere and just kind of rake the brush through it to make sure it gets on that. And then I start fresh again to add my gel. So I tend to do this with every product. I make sure the sections that I want get the product that I want. Now I go in with my gel and I repeat the same process that I just did with the cream all throughout my hair. So now I go in and my crown area is kind of like my frizziest part. So what I tend to do is finger coil those areas. So I'll start from like here, finger coil any direction. I kind of switch it up because then maybe they'll intertwine and go crazy and give me more volume. So I tend to just do this around that area. And then I'll sometimes do the top parts of this here to get that there, and then I'll even kind of do the top of this. I'm a stickler about the top of my hair being super frizzy. And I'll go in here sometimes. Finding your frizz areas is what I always say because I know mine already, so I just tend to attack them so they don't even try to ruin my life. Then after I do what I want, I get a little more gel to put in the back of my head. Boop. And then we have Wet Curl Wednesday.